Let's get one thing straight before the defensive crowd starts typing. I'm not some long-term Hypergryph agent or Hyperglazer as you call them. I heavily played Dark Knights Endfield since its global launch in February, I think. Oh no, it was January 22nd. Got used to how they treat their players, and then subsequently decided to give Wuthering Waves a serious try. Coming from Endfield to current WuWa felt like a complete fucking slap in the face. The sheer greed in WuWa's monetization infrastructure genuinely makes me want to vomit. And the recent patch, the Edge Runners collab and all that, the patch 3.4, I think. That fucking fiasco completely exposes how the Kuro Games is a player-friendly studio or company. Narrative was nothing but a marketing myth. Let's look at the cold, hard facts regarding how these two companies treat the players' wallets. The Endfield economy, so to speak, not the pool economy, the regular economy through which the players sustain the game. In Endfield, there's a protocol pass, basically a battle pass of WuWa, except not. It has 3 tiers. One is free, one is locked behind a premium currency that you earn in-game, and the third is the one-time purchase for the patch, right? With real money. You don't have to go for the third tier, like it's completely unnecessary. It gives you more goodies, yes, but the second tier should not be ignored. And the really cool thing, in my opinion, as a new player, is that once you unlock the second tier with ore geometries, the premium currency I previously mentioned, it immediately refunds an equal or higher amount of that premium currency back to your account. And if you buy the monthly card, you accumulate enough ore geometries to loop the battle pass for free every single season. Basically one choice to buy a monthly card sustains your account indefinitely. And that to me shows the Hypergryph treats their protocol pass, battle pass, as a reward for loyalty. And honestly, it's pretty tiring when I hear people say, oh no, the pool economy is still so stingy, there is no enough resources or sources of currency. I was like, fuck off. I'm sitting pretty on 70k ore barrels and 60 ore geometries. And I got every single character. Besides Levitate, of course, because fuck it. I didn't pull for her, I'm not gonna. When the rerun banner started, I didn't pull for her because I didn't need her. I did not. And Gilbert 21 pull, Yvonne 25 pulls, Skip Tauntaun, pulled Rossi on first 10 free pull, got Zhuang Fengyi and Tauntaun on the first 50 pulls, 10 of them which were free to be fair, but never exceeded 60. And Mifu I got in 39 pulls? 10 of which were also free or 12. Never mind, still didn't get over 50. And with that kind of long-term planning and the transparency from Hypergryph, because they tend to basically leak the roadmap themselves, they respect the time of their players, they're respecting the wallets of their players. They're giving you a roadmap and they're telling you, here's what's gonna come, and you decide what you're gonna do about it. You're gonna skip, you're gonna hold off to accumulate more currencies, or you're just gonna fucking pull. And that's it. And that's kind of blatant transparency and trust in your player base that Kuro Games, however, just do not understand. I'm also not an unemployed man. I carry on my back 2 coffee shops with my friend, so I really appreciate Endfield respecting my time. And there is no such thing as FOMO. Like, Hypergryph just hates FOMO, fear of missing out. It just nicks that shit in the bud. What pisses me off about Wuthering Waves' monetization system is their battle pass. It requires a direct, flat fiat transaction every 6 weeks. It never refunds your Lunite. You cannot use your accumulated monthly card to basically your savings to buy it. It is a closed, predatory funnel designed to drain your wallet consistently on a monthly basis, giving you standard materials that mean nothing. When the game, surprise, surprise, 3.4, suddenly just decides to change its rules anyway. The difference between Hypergryph and Kuro, in my opinion, as a relatively new player, Hypergryph treats their protocol pass, as a reward for loyalty. Kuro treats their battle pass as a toll booth. If Kuro Games was ever truly player-friendly, they would have adopted the self-sustaining model like the protocol pass long ago. They didn't. They just didn't. Because there was no competition back then. And it's very unlikely that they will start doing it now because they have, how should I say this politely? Accumulated Kuro horse to sustain the narrative of player friendliness. And getting back to the peak incompetence. The fumble. To top it all off, Kuro Games completely fucked up the game's balance while trying to build a paywall for the collab. They locked Lucy, or she is also known as Lucina Kushinada, one of the most recognizable characters in Cyberpunk IP, this was looked up as well. They locked her behind a disgusting, isolated collab currency and an expiring pity system, only to let the free Rebecca, the other 5-star character, to be the only remaining option for the free-to-play players, who, in their misguided attempts to gather more currency, have saved up, some even exchanged currencies, and they got fucked over. Kuro managed to insult both paying customers by selling them a weaker product, Lucy, while simultaneously giving free-to-play players a massive middle finger with the collapsed predatory banner rules by not letting the currency or the pity of other banners they accumulated prior to carry over. If you're still somehow, by some way, still running mental gymnastics to defend this colossal mess, you are not supporting the developer, you're not supporting the little guy, you're just hoarding yourselves out to a corporation that treats you like a walking ATM. Even Hotel Studio, the creators of Neverness to Everness and Hypergryph, understood how to respect the audience's wallet, their time, but NTE's lack of pity, the 50-50 system, and honestly pretty unique gotcha system for Arknight's Endfield. But somehow you still keep aggressively choking on Kuro Games' corporate boot for free. Hell, you're even paying them to step on you. You're paying them to get your fucking windpipe smashed in. And obviously, I'm not saying drop the game, because as we have just learned with Genshin Impact and just Kuro Games basically buying off most of the players, boycotting doesn't work. But you have to let your displeasure mount visibly. It has to be seen, it has to be heard. You're paying the company's bills, basically. You're paying Kuro Games' bills. And you have every right to never settle, to demand the quality equal to the money spent, collectively. All we want, or at least what I suggest Kuro players, to demand constant transparency. Kuro Games, take a note out of Hypergryph's book, and all will be well.